It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Newcastle Council lifeguards are on high alert for sharks after one was spotted off Nobbies yesterday afternoon, forcing the beach to be closed. A board rider noticed it near a reef at about 3:30. Lifeguards searched the area for about an hour on jet skis but couldn't find it. Meanwhile, the state government is spending $250,000 in a bid to curb shark attacks on the north coast. Measures will include tagging and monitoring of problem sharks, as well as potentially introducing bubble curtains. Primary Industries Minister Niall Blair says the government is not resorting to culling.
We're also looking at the world's best and latest technologies to make sure that we understand what's happening up there on the north coast and make sure we come up with some solutions that are going to be beneficial to those communities.
A woman who was drinking alcohol as she was driving from Sydney to Brisbane last night has been caught high-range drink driving on the M1 Pacific motorway. The 40-year-old from Bellevue Hill was noticed driving erratically by other motorists and was pulled over by police near the Black Hill exit at about 6 p.m. Police say she blew .2. Her licence has been suspended and she's due to front Toronto local court next month. Sanitarium is promising workers at its Cooranbong factory new jobs on the Central Coast once the site shuts down. The company is closing the facility in 2018 due to mounting costs, leaving almost 200 workers with an uncertain future. General Manager Todd Saunders has told NBN new positions will be offered to their Lake Macquarie workforce.
In terms of looking to the future, we've decided to construct new lines at our Berkeley Vale factory to allow us to produce product at the level that we need to. I think it's fair to say that most of the workers saw this as inevitable in the long run, but obviously it's a big surprise when something like this happens, and we're committed to helping them through this process.
A large number of children in the Hunter are being sent home from school as a nasty illness does the rounds. The Herald reports 1 in 4 of the 600 students at St Teresa's Primary School at New Lambton have been sick, suffering from vomiting, diarrhoea and the flu. Doctors are urging parents to keep their kids at home if they're sick to avoid spreading germs to their classmates. Hunter business owners will be keen to hear more about plans for the Newcastle inner-city rail corridor when the Property Council hosts its monthly lunch today. The theme of the lunch is Transforming Newcastle, and Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelms will be holding a Q&A session with the audience. Property Council Regional Director Andrew Fletcher says the event is a sellout.
There has been unprecedented interest in this event. Certainly the business community are very excited to learn more about the plans and concepts, and the business community have also really applauded the Lord Mayor for making herself available to explain what the Council's role is going to be in this process.
Roads and Maritime Services are reminding motorists to slow down and take care as roadwork gets underway today on the New England Highway at Singleton. White Falls Lane and Waddell's Lane will be closed as upgrades to the drainage system are carried out over the next 2 weeks. $80,000 is being spent on the pipelines in White Falls Lane to improve the flow of stormwater from the road surface following heavy rain.
Sport for our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club, Fishing Expo, September 13.
Despite struggling through last week's match, Newcastle Knighter Kuyuate believes he's got a lot more to give in tomorrow's clash against the Tigers. The winger says he's feeling more prepared this time round.
Fitness there, but it's just because I haven't been training with the boys all week. But as I say, the first game back, so it was going to be tough. But I'll be all right this week.
The standoff between the FFA and Professional Footballers Australia is coming to a head, with veteran Newcastle Jets player Nigel Bugard warning players could be considering alternatives to the A-League. The defender was among 177 PFA members who voted to reject the FFA proposal, and a player strike is said to be looming. And in local rugby, after a narrow defeat last week, the Wanderers will be looking for an easy win against last place Singleton when they face off at Rugby Park tomorrow afternoon. That's Sport. I'm Georgia Moylan.
2 NURFM News Time 26 to 9.